Alright, YouTube, well, you can see we got this ripped apart. This bearing come through unscathed. There's no damage done here anywhere. Everything looks good still. I just got to clean the soot off it, but I still got to clean up my mess on the floor. I'm kind of started picking this thing apart, but we got some exciting news. We have a poured bearing. And of course I got to do some filing, cleaning to get all this stuff off of here. I got one little shrink spot right there, but I'm not worried about that. I'll probably have to file these edges down a little bit as I think they're a little too thick compared to what we need. So overall, I'm very excited. Here's our thrust side, or thrust surfaces. So anyway, I gotta do some filing, get all these extra pieces off of here, get this shaped to where it looks nice. And then I'm gonna file these off, and then I will clean this slug up. This is the slug we used. Since this is a couple thousandths undersized compared to the rod journal, that we'll use that to scrape this cap in. Be easy peasy. So alright, I got a big mess to clean up. We're gonna wrap this up here and talk to you guys later. Alright everyone, welcome back. Well, we got our bearing cap we just poured. I got her set up in our little milling machine here. See if I can zoom back. A little better look at it. I'm just using my vise as kind of my parallels, and I got a leather glove in there just to protect my surface, and then I just lightly clamped it down, and I'm just using the mill to just get this close. I can file that and get it by hand. It only take a couple minutes, but you can see what we started out with. This little milling machine really excels at stuff like this. It does a nice job. So if you guys ever run across a little milling machine, you should get it, because it's worked out very well for me. It's not a big, huge machine, but it really does a nice job. Anyway, that's the story with that. I'll get you set back up so we can, I just got to flip this cap around, and then we'll cut this other side. And then maybe I'll put a chamfer on this edge here while we got it up here. Get her ready for scraping. Alright. Alright, here we go. Just got this loosely clamped down. Doesn't need much as bad. It cuts really easy. Just got like a scrap piece of aluminum bar going across there. That's it. I'm just using my vise jaws as a place to set it on, because this bearing is lower than this flat surface here. So that's it. There's nothing special about this. Put my leather glove back in. Just trying to protect this surface a little bit. I don't want to leave gouges in it from this bar clamping down on it. That's it. Alright, here we go. I got this flipped around. Let's get after it. Kind of start off slow here, get these high spots knocked off. This will take hours to file this off. I could do it in 2 minutes on this little mill. So for that reason alone, it's worth it to have it. When I get this down to close to its final depth, I'll change the cutter over and I'll cut that angle on there, that feed angle. I'll show you that when we get to that point, but we'll just keep feeding this in there until we get her close. Here's my feed. I just give it a quarter turn. Alright, I think you got the gist of that. I'm just going to cut this down until it's all pretty close to that cap. And then I'll cut this angle in here, chamfer that edge, this side and this side. To do that though, I think I'm going to set it up a little different so I can clamp it down a little more firmly. As you can see, I'm like real close there and I got a little gap there, so that cap isn't quite sitting square to the cutter, but we're close enough for what we're doing. Alright, talk to you later.